1998 Chrysler Sebring. Eagle talon front swap. Z3 fenders. Clear corners that are really dirty. 17-inch knockoff rims. Continental tires all the way around, staggered. Door's been replaced a while back. It was T-boned at one time. That's Eclipse headlights, the Eclipse bumper, everything. It's all there. It's literally an Eclipse in the front and something else in the back. Door handles, everybody gets a kick out of these. Just a hole in the door. Stick your fingers in and pop it right open. Close it. Open, close, open, close. Nice and easy. Nobody else can open them. The seats I had to get in Pennsylvania because I'm in Georgia and everything cracks down here. I've been here about a year and it's cracked already, and the other one's dry rotting. Has Pioneer speakers in it. Interior's in pretty good condition. It's a 5-speed. Custom short shifter. Eclipse one wouldn't fit. Has Pioneer deck, Pioneer speakers all through it. It has little tweeters up there. The dash goes to 170. It doesn't go that fast. I pulled it out of a GST. Has wood grain in it, ashtray. I like the no shifter knob look. The shifter boot's missing, you know? I like that. Has leather back seats. The headliner is custom. Looks pretty good. I gotta straighten that seal out though. Never noticed it till now on camera. They're also custom. It's hard to see that, but it's out of a Nissan Cube. Pulled the fabric out, wrapped it. My mom actually stitched it for me like 3 years ago. I've had this car for like 6 years, probably put about 600,000 miles on it. I drive it a lot, 200-300 miles a day easy. It's made many trips back and forth to Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Florida a million times. Recently, some lady hit me in the rear end. It's an Avenger trunk, but it's hard to tell because the light bar ain't there. But you can see where it was cut out and put in and everything. It has a really nice deep sounding exhaust system on it. It's 3-inch pipe all the way back. There's no Cadillac converter, there's no O2 sensors, none of that stuff. There's no emissions on this vehicle whatsoever. Everything's removed. Just walking around it again, I guess. Has LED lighting inside. Can't really tell during the day, but at night it glows. It's not projective light, it glows. And it's everywhere. It's not neon tubes, it's actual bulbs. Let's pop the hood. I don't know if I said about the BRG glass windshield. My girlfriend actually took a steel pipe to it one night all mad at me. And all I'll do is put a couple little, I guess you call them scratches. There's about 6 or 7 of them. But it's pretty comical. Oh, I forgot to pull my bolts out. I had the bolts removed, so it'd be easier to lift the hood. But the hood bolts down. There's no hood latch. Has stainless steel bolts. 4 of them all the way around. Used to have hood pins. The hood pins broke. Sent the hood up through the windshield. It was terrible. That's how I got the BRG. Headers. No power steering. No AC. Underdrive pulley. Has homemade polyurethane mounts. These things are nasty. I've had them on here for 5 or 6 years, and I've never had a problem with them. I think it's actually blowing transmissions on me. MSD ignition, MSD wires. Believe it or not, Champion spark plugs are the best for Chrysler engines. I don't care what anybody says. I think Champions are the best. You can tell when they go bad, and they're cheap. See the PVC line used to go from the intake to the valve cover. It's removed. From the valve cover to there, it's removed. PVC valve, all that's removed. Cruise control's removed. There's a windshield washer system there. It's all removed. Once again, 5-speed. That's beautiful. It's amazing in this car. The 5-speeds actually have a neon. It's supposed to be the stronger one that has the spider web casing, but I still blew it to pieces. Has a 355 final drive gear ratio compared to 394 out of the old one. Let's see, what else? I don't have a throttle on it. I did it one time. It was a lot of fun, but I don't know. I took it off. Back when I had the old transmission in it, wasn't as lively as it is now. I really wanted to get the throttle back, but I just blew the transmission. It's a little hard to see down in there. I'll make a separate video, especially when I pull out the transmission. You guys are going to like to see that. It's in like 30, 40 pieces probably. All the clutch lines are rerouted out of the way. All of them's been replaced. Has HID lighting on it. That box doesn't always hang. I took it out. I already looked at the transmission, but threw it back together so everybody could see my car as one piece. Who knows, next time it's going to be back together now. That about sums it up. It has an inch and like a third drop in the front. I wish I did the drop in the rear instead of the front, because no matter what, it still eats tires. It don't matter. It just eats them and eats them and eats them. About 10, 15,000 miles, I need new tires every time. It don't matter what I do. But that's my car. That came out of the inside of my transmission. This, I believe it's the drain bolt. Pretty sure it's the drain bolt. Everywhere up around the axle housing, if anybody's been familiar with these cars, like there's about a 3-inch gap between the axle housing and the top of the transmission. That whole spot there completely blew out on the passenger side. It's cracked in about 3 pieces, starting at the bottom, going all the way up around. The only part that's still completely together on the transmission is where the rear mount bolts and the front of it. The front of it suffered no damage. I don't know if it's because of the car or because when I got a lot of the transmission, I took it out of a wrecked vehicle. Maybe it was already stress cracked. I don't know. But it blew on me. It maybe lasted 20,000. What else here? All in all, I love my car. I don't care what anybody says. It's fast off the launch. It gets great gas mileage. I've ran acetone through it. It runs great on acetone. It has no emission system, so I can do a lot of cool stuff with it and not worry about blowing it up. I've actually been building HHO for it. I think the HHO I made should power it completely. I'll make a separate video for the HHO too. I've seen a lot of the HHO videos on YouTube, and I made my own, and this one just flows. It makes so much HHO. But that is my car, and I'm going to start keeping everybody posted on the mods I'm doing. Thank you.